Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Breakfast Show with me, Anoushey. We're here on City FM 89. How are you boys and girls doing this morning? My goodness. Time running us by. It is the 1st of August, the month of the Leo. Rain clouds all around, hovering. Good weather, nice feels, enjoyment all around. Or at least I hope so. And I think so. Here's wishing everybody has a great start to their morning. 1st of August, you guys. What is the plan? How is life treating you? Where are you deciding on going? What are you deciding on doing? Right? If you need more sleep, if you're low on energy and productivity levels, the weekend is around the corner. We push ourselves to do more than we should. Get that rest in. Get that sleep. Don't punish yourself by staying awake, working too extra hard, and doing all those things that you can actually do without on this weekend. Forcing yourself to have fun is not making time to have fun, right? Maybe just understanding that my body is saying, इस weekend लेट जाना, सो जाना, और सोते रहना थोड़ी देर, आराम करना, body massage book करवा लेना. Those would really be the real pleasures of life. क्या ख्याल है? Well, we're going to begin the show with some music, and I'll see you guys on air right after. Stay tuned to The Breakfast Show. Our morning together has just begun, and it's going to be a lot of fun. In many places around the world, August 1st is also being celebrated as National Girlfriends Day. Yep, it's a vibrant celebration which shines a light on the precious bonds shared among women. Very, very important. To be good friends with your female friends, to have a bunch of girls that support you, that lift you up. And I'm talking about girls, of course. Oh, not just the men celebrating the women in their lives, but women celebrating women in their lives. Something that's very important. Also because in a society where we've been encouraged to at least, get older competing with one another. Who's got a better husband? Who's got more money? Who's got a better job? Who's better social standing, who's prettier. People tend to pit women against one another, which is horrible. I never hear that about men so much as I do about women. So let's change the narrative. Make sure you have a good, solid girl gang. And if you don't, find your tribe, make one. It's always fun to have people who understand where you're coming from, platonic relationships that offer you support and joy. A vital sense of community is very, very important. And having your own gender support you. It's amazing. So this National Girlfriends Day is obviously recognized more so in the West. But I think you and I can take a cue and maybe plan a girls' evening out. That'd be really nice. Talking about celebrating 1st of August, National Girlfriends Day, I guess a day that stands out because it acknowledges the often overlooked value of female friendships in our social fabric. Romantic relationships get a lot of attention, but the bond between two women, as sisters, as best friends, as people of the same gender trying to protect one another, it's amazing, right? And there have been various claims about the origin of this day, because some say it was initiated by Mistress Susan in 2004. Whatever it is, it's relatively new. But activities should be encouraged. Plan a ladies' night out, a girls' evening. And I'm not just saying an evening to sit down and gossip about other women, for instance. That happens too. But talking about business, becoming an entrepreneur, chatting about homes, supporting one another emotionally, just giving each other a hug, having a nice dinner, catching up about life can be truly, truly a wonderful, beautiful experience. So let's celebrate all the women around us today. Maybe make a list of the top 5 women around you, because our mothers, sisters really do come into the front. But who are the other women that you really appreciate outside your own immediate circle? Those are the women that you truly like, by the way. Why am I saying this? Because it's easy to love your mom. It's easy to love your daughter, your sisters. You're born with them. They're your family. But who are the women you appreciate outside this blood bond? Something truly to think about. All right, guys, more music coming up. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, it's Thursday morning and you're tuned into The Breakfast Show with me, Anoushey. We're here on City FM 89. 1st of August, It's also National Women Astronomers Day. Yep. Let's together unveil some cosmic mysteries, their fearless minds, navigating celestial realms. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Guys, every day in your life needs to be celebrated. Ye to hai. It goes without saying, we've got to celebrate every day that we are alive. Time is precious. You never know when it is the end. And it's happening everywhere, right? You see a lot of lives ending, a lot of people in severe distress. And then you feel like, if I'm happy today, I'm going to hang on to this. And I'm going to be grateful for it. And it's kind of really worked, at least for me. This kind of formula. कि कल का कल सोचेंगे, कल बहुत दूर है. आज की फिक्र करते हैं और देखते हैं कि आज को बेहतर कैसे कर सकते हैं. And I think we do that collectively. We speak every day about so many things. And yeah, I think so. I really think. I was watching The House of Dragons season 2 and how women are supporting each other, even from back in the day. It's a mythical story. There's nothing real in it. Dragons fighting dragons, but they're trying to put in this element where they're women who have this relationship of kindness and goodness towards each other. And it sounds redundant. It sounds very boho. So much truth in it, though. Quite liked it. Check it out if you haven't already. We were talking about women supporting each other, being there for one another. It's extremely important, right? And there was a quote by Madeleine Albright, which kind of really rings true. And it's a little hardcore, but I'll say it anyway. There's a special place in hell for women who do not help other women. Gossiping, catfights, jealousy, many negative stereotypes about women's personal and professional relationships. But personally, when I see women working together, I don't see toxicity. I genuinely do see a collective impact. And raising each other up and channeling the power of collaboration is truly how we'll challenge the equation. Solidarity and empowerment comes in from there, from supporting one another. We face common challenges and biases in the workplace, politics, home life, society. Gotta stand up for one another. There really is no other choice. And of course, breaking stereotypes. What you do is when you support another woman to live her dream, you help break down stereotypes and biases against yourself, your own daughters, your own mothers, right? It challenges the notion that women are in competition or their success is limited. It's not true. And we've got to become a shining example of that. Think about these things, you guys. Talking about women supporting women, a couple of more advantages to this whole scenario. But what are they? I'm going to talk about them in just a little bit. Talking about women pulling each other up. You're right. Supporting other women. It also provides opportunities for mentorship and the creation of positive role models that can be women. Many of our role models are generally just men. I really look up to that guy. Oof, that guy was a man of steel. That guy, look at his character. And they're all over. They're in religion, they're in politics, they're in sports. But that space that women deserved and needed to have was never really rightfully given to them under the pretense of मर्द की नीयत सही नहीं होती, औरतों की जगह घर पे होती है, या औरतें थोड़ी सी modest होनी चाहिए, because it just sounds like, yep, you're right, like all of this is so deeply ingrained that it doesn't really help the cause at all. But supporting other women will also encourage a lot of networking and collaboration. You'll build strong connections and relationships. And that's how you create a supportive network, you guys. Collective advancement, overall advancement of women in society. So think beyond yourself and your personal gain in this and go out of your way to support people of your gender. You will not regret it. The good you do unto other women is going to come back to you. 100%. Not all heroes wear capes. Yesterday, I read the news about Khatija Shah giving up her US citizenship, which obviously guarantees freedom and safety and opportunities. And I'm sure it must have been a big decision for her. But She's planning to stick around in Pakistan and make it work. See it through. And I am surprised. I am appreciative. I'm also shocked because I feel like, wow, at a time when everybody's like, we've just had enough of this, here comes this dark horse out of nowhere. And it's amazing. It's amazing for people to be following what they believe in, irrespective of the circumstances. So I'm not going to take sides politically and stuff like that, but I will say that there's a deep-rooted appreciation in me for people who stand by their truth and they have their vision clearly cut out. That really takes something. Things to chew on, and congratulations to whoever has faith, has hope that things will get better, wants to play their part, and has a vision for the future. Some phrases from my side to you to remind you that things are going to be okay. You aren't stuck. You are maybe just afraid of change. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Woo! Don't just exist. You guys, learn how to live. Love didn't hurt you. Someone who doesn't know how to love you hurt you. And life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful, because then it will never be wonderful, because nobody's life is perfect. And it doesn't have to be perfect. No such thing as perfect. Imagine if everything was perfect. It just sounds horrible. Change of perspective again. You're tuned into the breakfast show with me, Anoushey. And yeah, let's move on to a couple of more songs. She'll be back on air right after. Looking for some fun facts early in the morning. Came across this one. The Mayans didn't just drink chocolate. They used cacao beans as currency. Can you believe it? In ancient Mesoamerica, cacao beans were so valuable that people traded them for goods and services. And one bean could buy you like something else, like a tamale. 10 beans could get you a rabbit even. And elite Mayans even paid taxes with these beans. How cool is that? Pretty cool. Also, a 2010 survey revealed that a whopping 90% of Norwegian men and 97% of Norwegian women read at least one book a year, right? And nearly half of the women read more than 10 books annually. Right? There you go. I mean, they've got 640 bookstores across the country. And they don't even have so many people, but they have 640 bookstores. They're sold even at grocery stores. And it's no wonder they love to read. And get this, despite the rise of ebooks and other media, Norway's book culture remains very, very strong. They even give books as gifts more than anything else. So a couple of unusual gifts would really mean books in this day and age, and would also mean plants. Give people plants. Isn't that a lovely gift? I think so. While I was discussing really fun facts, somebody just told me another fact. And I'm like, this can't be a fact. I don't even know if I should say it on radio, but you guys just bring out the disgusting in me, so I'm going to share it anyway. What happens to you when you hold in gas? You know what, you want to just release some wind and you're like, ha! And you don't, because you're like, ek to yuck, the smell. Dusra, it's unhygienic. And teesra, ke log kya sochenge, right? I don't know, I can't believe I'm talking about this on radio. But besides making you bloated and putting pressure on your digestive system, holding in wind can also be reabsorbed and released through breath or burping. Yuck. I don't know how far true this is, but this is ridiculous. And I need to research on this. So the next time you see your doctor of some gas issues, do run this by them to have a clearer idea as to whether you should hold them or just run around somewhere in the corner and release it. Let it go. Everything needs to be free in this world, okay? City FM 89, Thursday morning, you guys. There are a few habits that absolutely damage your brain. Don't have poor sleeping habits. and barely moving throughout the day. Get up, and skipping is good. If you want to have fun and get your body moving, I highly recommend dancing. And people are like, yaar, I can't dance, I have 2 left feet. अकेले कर लो ना डांस, किसी को आपकी ज़रूरत नहीं है देखने की. But the kind of movements you have and proper dancing, the ones you find on the internet and all of these things like dance classes, they can be pretty hardcore. And you end up doing a lot of steps and you do end up losing a lot of weight. You know, I definitely believe that. So ये करना बड़ा ज़रूरी है because you've got to keep moving your body, right? And that's the way it is. Move, stretch, walk, take the stairs, cycle. Jahan mauka mile, use your body instead of cushion a car or like, a plane. I guess. You know what I'm trying to say. Also, I love wearing certain colors. I was wearing pink the other day and I realized that it really suits me, making my skin look good. And I was like, of course, there are certain colors that suit you and don't suit you. And there is color psychology as well. Like they say that wearing black can make you seem more dominant and powerful and mysterious. And every time they have a mysterious character in the movies or a villain who's dark and mysterious, or even Batman for that matter, just elusive and you want to be sexy, you end up like wearing black. Apparently, it does make you seem more dominant, powerful, and mysterious. Something that I really am not. So maybe I should just wear more black and black mascara and black kajal and black not black nails. That'd be a bit much, but you know what I mean. But I also need to shut my mouth if I want to come across as mysterious. I just talk too much, right? What is your color? And do you believe in color psychology? It's an interesting topic to discuss. Let me know what you guys think. We are discussing color psychology this morning and came across something really interesting again. Apparently, red fools people's nervous systems. And if you're wearing red, it makes you seem more dangerous. Now, I don't know how far that is true, but I do know that, red is bold. Like when you wear red lipstick, you're making a statement. वो एक association हो गई है. So when you wear a full red dress, you're out there for attention, right? Violet apparently makes you seem royal and prestigious. Green can make people around you feel relaxed. Yellow makes you seem optimistic. And blue can make people think you're more trustworthy. What makes people think you're more rich, I wonder? Which color? I guess that's just the style that you decide to wear, right? But I believe in color psychology all of a sudden, beginning to understand there's some colors that make me feel better, look better, feel more joyful, and dictate the mood for the evening when I put it on. Would you agree or disagree? You can text in and let me know. Almost nearing the end of the show, you guys. You're tuned into The Breakfast Show with me, Anoushey. We're here on City FM 89. Quit a bad habit today. क्या ख्याल है? Just quit. हो जाए. Like 10 सालों से सोच रहे हैं आज हो जाए. आज हम 2 घंटे फोन के बगैर गुजार लें. हो जाए. शाम में हो जाए. या रात में जल्दी हो जाए. या लंच के बाद 2 घंटे फोन रख दिया जाए साइड पे. 2 घंटे पूरे. Do you think it can happen? Why am I saying ho jaye? Because I'm trying to inspire myself and I'm also trying to inspire you. Like, guys, let's just do it. Enough is enough. We're not going to wait till Monday. We're not going to wait for motivation. We're going to just do it today. Maybe even right now. Put your phone away and say, I'll see you back in a couple of hours. Let's see how much the world changes. नहीं मुझे ये भी करना है, वो मुझे उससे भी बात करनी थी. नहीं मुझे तो वो कॉल लेनी थी. Let's see दुनिया आपकी कितनी बुरी हो जाएगी फोन बगैर. And you probably realize that I survived and I just managed to call back a couple of people trying to get in touch with me and it wasn't so bad after all. So here's a new strategy on how to get things back on track. Thank you so much for tuning in. I was telling you about just putting in a good habit today. Only for today. Maybe get 8 hours of sleep tonight. Have your 8 glasses of water today. Just today. Don't even think about tomorrow. How about that? 1 exercise session only today. Don't think whether you can continue it or not. Nobody cares right now. Just today. Maybe do a 20-minute meditation. And let's see how it goes. The weekend is upon us, you guys. I'm always wishing you well. I hope you have a fantastic start to your morning. And of course, stay tuned to City FM 89. Stay healthy, eat well. I will leave you with a promise that we are going to be back on air tomorrow. And together, we're going to have another rocking morning. Meanwhile, enjoy our next few tracks. Take it easy. We'll see you on air soon.